Alright, so my name is Adrian Nantchev, and this channel is all about helping you become a remarkable entrepreneur. So click on the subscribe button below and press the bell notification right next to it for the latest uploads. Now, the comfort zone. Why should you expand it? It's rather simple really, but it trips up a lot of people, maybe in life, where your comfort zone is your boundary of where you're willing to act and what you're willing to do in life. And the larger that comfort zone is, the more you're willing to do and the more you're capable of achieving, capable of creating, capable of doing in life. You see, an interesting little secret that success stems more from mental aptitude rather than attitude. I mean, mental attitude rather than aptitude. So see, someone could be really smart or really stupid, but if they've got the right system or the right technique, which anyone can learn to, walk, for example, or ride a bicycle or drive, or or write, for example, and they have the right tenacity, the knowledge and the comfort zone, they can do all sorts of amazing, crazy stuff. Warren Buffett, one of the richest man in the world for the last 30 odd years, 30 odd years, says that you don't need an IQ of 160. You don't even need an IQ 130. You need a damn good IQ, and all the rest are just systems. You can sell those 30 IQ points to someone else. So you don't really need to be that smart, but you do need to be competent and tenacious, because opportunity can walk past hundreds of people. It's this thing. Do this. But because of one reason or another, that probably starts with, I don't dare, what if it goes wrong, I'm too frightened, or whatever other adjective in the dictionary you can think of, people won't take the opportunity, and it'll go right past them. And as it goes off onto the horizon, it'll wave and say goodbye, see you next week, or whatever, and next week something else will come along. But as a side note, this is also why there's plenty of opportunities out there. As you start to recognise them, which is another topic, there's opportunities everywhere. So I'm getting a little carried away. So your comfort zone is a limit to what you can and cannot do in life. You see, in life I've come to realise that you don't want to be on your deathbed at age 100, age 90, 110, 120, 130. You don't want to be on your deathbed and having loads and loads of regret. Regret is like saying, why did I do this, or I shouldn't have spent so much time here, or I shouldn't have done this, or I shouldn't have done that, or it's like, oh, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I? Regret. And what was really stopping you from doing these things? You were. You see, I've come to realise the secret to success. It's simply to engage in more voluntary transactions in a free market. Engage in more voluntary transactions in a free market. I'll say that once more because that's quite interesting. Engage in more voluntary transactions in a free market. A free market means that no one out there, or very few, if any, are actively against you. Let's take North Korea, for example. The government isn't really going to stop you. They might get in your way, like obstacles, for example, but they're not going to stop you. Grab you by the, you can't. They're not going to do that. They might say, yeah, there's a tax on that, you need a permit for that, you need a bit of this for that, you need to sign some papers for that. It's like, cool, okay. But generally, no one's going to stop you. Voluntary. Everything, all business is voluntary. Coca-Cola does not come to your door at night and saying, you need to pay us money. Otherwise, we'll send you to jail or kidnap you and that kind of stuff, which is the same thing. But, Coca-Cola doesn't do that. Nor does McDonald's. And engage in more. So just do more stuff. Give people more of an excuse to give you money, essentially. Solve more problems for people. Enlighten, educate, entertain, do more stuff for more people. The more valuable stuff you do for the more people, the more you're going to get paid. You can do some extremely valuable stuff for only 10 people or one person at a time, but if you do incredibly valuable stuff for 1,000 people at a time, 10,000 people, well then, just through mathematics, there's a lot more there. But the point is, you will not be able to do any of this stuff unless you dare to do it, unless you have the tenacity, the self-belief, the confidence, any other adjective in the dictionary. Unless you have the expanded comfort zone, you're not going to dare Dare, that's the key word, dare to do these things. You might be able to, physically. I'm writing a book at the moment. You know English. I know English. Oh, you got the software. I got the software. Oh, the publisher's for free. It's online. It's Amazon. Doesn't cost anything. Oh, same publisher, just create an account. Oh, I can get a book cover very inexpensively. So you can as well talk to the same people, go to the same website. Oh, what's stopping you? It's your tenacity combined with your resourcefulness. Tenacity meaning, oh, I can't write a book. I can't do that. For writing a book, for example, I can't do that. I can't. It's in your head. What did I say earlier? No one out there stopping you apart from yourself. Again, no, you can't do that. Again. So it's really you, combined with your resourcefulness. And this is a little off topic and off tangent, but resourcefulness is looking at the resources available and thinking, what can I do? What can I create? Okay, here's a website here, here's a website there, here's a software here, here's knowledge here. We combine them together like a string, like a needle combines beads together to create something beautiful. I'll have an account here, go here, talk to that guy to create a cover. I've got the knowledge, just open up software, get writing. You got a keyboard, yeah? Well, there you go, you're halfway there already. Without a keyboard you can't create an account, you can't go onto the website, you can't write. Ooh, you're already halfway to the finishing line. So resourcefulness combined with your tenacity. The more tenacious you are, the more creative you can be, the more you're willing to do in life. And regret, I've come to realise that I personally will not. I'll have regret more action as opposed to inaction. I'll be on my deathbed at age 130, and we're living longer. And then thinking to myself, oh, why did I do this? Why did I spend a week learning this or doing that or doing this? But there'll be so few and far between. I might forget about most of them, but that's the point. And the comfort zone allows me to do things. It allows me to just be more tenacious in life. And the question of the day for you, as I wrap this up slowly, the question of the day for you is, how tenacious are you? How tenacious are you? And are you becoming more tenacious? How tenacious are you, and are you becoming more tenacious? How tenacious am I? Oh, damn, that's a interesting question. How tenacious am I? Well, let's just put it this way. I've come to realise that writing a book is a big commitment, and I've come to realise that I need to curb my enthusiasm a little bit. Where unless my response to an opportunity or something out there or an event is not, if it's not a hell yeah, if it's not as high or as powerful or enthusiastic as a hell yeah or a F yeah, hell yeah, then automatically it's a no. If it's a yeah, okay, I'll do that. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Yeah, okay, cool, yeah. If it's not hell yeah, then automatically, by de facto, it's a no. No, so I think I'm quite tenacious. Let me think for a story. The potato business I started a few years ago. There's this little business I started, potatointhepost.com, where I started it a few years ago in September 2015. And it was just like, I just went into it. Didn't really think about anything. Didn't think of, although looking back, I must have thought about the fear, but I don't remember it. I don't remember it. So it's like I just acted, got the business plan, acted, and just launched. 27th September 2015, it was up and running. Wow, about a month and a half earlier, I heard about the idea, and it's like, oh, interesting. So, quite how tenacious are you? And how are you becoming more tenacious? I find that success begets success. The more stuff you do, the more videos I create, the more books I write, the more stuff I do, the more success you see, the more success I see. It strives you to do more and become more. It compounds really, and you got to let it compound. You know, but it's like a sail, like on a boat. You've caught the wind. And you're going. The wind's pushing you forward, and if you're resisting that wind, if you're trying to go backwards when the wind's pushing you that way forward, then you're counterproductive. You got to let that success beget more success, but also at the same time you got to learn from other people's mistakes. Because I've come to realise that every time the business or a venture gets 10 times bigger, the chances of it collapsing is multiplied by a factor of 3. So when you get from 1 person to 10 people, the chance of it collapsing is 3 times, and then you get from 10 people to 100 people, it goes up by a factor of 3. Because the more complicated a network is, the more susceptible it is to like chaos or to problems or to faults. Because there's exponentially more complicated nodes and ways of processing, and one little collapse here, for example, or breakdown here, can have a knock-on effect and a domino effect everywhere else. Like for example on the roads, there's one little accident here, and it slowly cogs up and it starts to clog up roundabouts and junctions, and it has exponential effect. And before you know, if there's no traffic, you'll go down your street and you're in the queues already, and it's like, what is this? So how tenacious are you, and how are you becoming more tenacious? Answer those questions below. I'm very curious, very, very curious. And remember also that this channel is all about helping you become a remarkable entrepreneur. So click on the subscribe button below and press the bell notification right next to it for the latest uploads. How cool is that?